Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my beautiful and wonderful little Virgos out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that wherever you are in the world, okay, this is New Year's Day, okay, and I'd just like to wish you, should you happen to celebrate, the most beautiful and wonderful New Year wherever you are in the world. So we've got to pretend that the pink love signs there, so I hope that we're feeling the love and that we continue to feel the love, okay, my little babies. Now then, so let's just see what's going on then, okay. So this is New Year's Day. Oh, that's dropped on the floor. Oh, look at that, my little beautifuls. So there goes number one, okay. So we're just going to go as quick as we can, my little lovelies, okay. And I hope that you're all super duper and deliciously well, my little beautifuls, okay. Now the reading's not going to gel with everybody, so please, if you could just take from it as what you will, okay, because it will not be for everybody, okay. Please excuse me, I just need to pick up my card. Oh, there we are, okay. I'm back, okay, my little lovelies, yes, okay. But like I say, you know, it's not going to be for everybody, so please, if you could just take from it as what you will, my little lovelies, okay. Now then, let's just take a look. Like I say, we just go as quick as we can here. And I hope that you've all had the most beautiful, oops, there we go, beautiful and wonderful and delicious crimber, should you celebrate it, my little lovelies. 3, 2, 1, my juice little lights. Thank you, little lights, you're delicious and bright. Well, I usually have my lights all year round, my little lovelies. As you usually always see with me, okay, unless I'm out in the sunshine, you know, we cannot see the lights very much out in the sunshine, my little lovelies. Do you see what I mean? Because it's already sunshining, okay, but indoors, in here, super duper, deliciously well. Just see our lovely little lights. First card, this one that dropped on the floor, my little lovelies. Thank you for your patience. Worthiness, look at that. And it jumped out. You've seen that yourself, my little beautifuls. So let's just read, please, and thank you. Know that you deserve to receive good in all ways. Yes, well, I totally agree with that. You see, what it is in the world, my little beautifuls, okay, you will find that because like ones have been, shall we say, before I even say it, they've been put down so much, do you see what I mean, okay, that they begin to, for some mankind, they begin to lose all of their worthiness. Do you understand what I mean? So they do not feel that they're good enough for anything. Do you see what I mean? Well, that is not true. Because there we are, everybody is worth something, my delicious little babies, okay? It's just that, you know, sometimes what others, you know, what we're supposed to be led to believe, you know, that ones are not supposed to you know, feel worthy of themselves. Anyway, okay, next card, my delicious little babies, Father Healing. This is a rather deeper card. Let's just read, please, and thank you. Your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. Yes, my delicious little babies. So what I'm going to say here, for some of my beautiful little Virgos, not for all of you, okay? So this could either be a biological father, it could be a stepfather, it could be a foster father, it could be somebody who behaved towards you like a father, okay? If that is the case and there's been an exchange of words for whatever reason, you know, instead of carrying any bitterness, you just got to let it go, let it go. Do you know what I mean? Because it doesn't matter, does it? You know what I mean? We're on this earth, you know, and planet to live in, there we are, for I even say it again, peace, love and harmony. Do you know what I mean? Not everybody's going to agree on everything, you know. I mean, if everybody did, life would be most boring, wouldn't it? Now then, final card in that section of cards, okay, because there's 2 sections, as you will usually know with myself. Tranquility, so let's just read, please, and thank you. Make time to relax, be still and enjoy your solitude, indulging in much needed self-care, yes. So maybe for some of you beautiful little Virgos out there, okay, what's been happening is that maybe you've just been, there we are, run off your feet for some of you, okay, which of course, you know, the festive season has, you know, just gone, okay, my delicious little baby Virgos that you are, okay, so maybe for some of you, Could be either business related, work related, family related, friends related. Do you see what I mean? For others of you, maybe you've been very busy organising, there we are, other things like parties and different things like that now then. Do you see what I mean? Okay. And for some, you know, because believe it or not, some do get engaged and married, you know, around the, you know, December time. My little beautifuls, do you see what I mean? Anyway, last set of cards, Ace of Swords. So any ace is a beginning, okay? My delicious little babies, okay? So this means the start of an unstoppable movement. Things are changing for the good. Any obstacles you have, there we go, shall be overcome. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, that's a wonderful start, isn't it, on our last set of cards? Next card, Nine of Swords. So this usually means sleepless nights for some of you, not for all of you, my little lovely Virgos, okay? So maybe for some of you, you have been suffering sleepless nights. It will, there we are, usually pass, okay? If it's not yourself personally, maybe it's somebody, there we are, who's close to you, who's going through this stage of not getting much sleep, okay? Of course, that card as well can mean feelings of guilt. I always say about guilt, there is nothing that anyone can do about it, okay? And as long as nobody has done anything super duper awful, okay? Well, again, you just gotta let it go, let it go. You know what I mean? That was yesterday. Do you know what I mean? Okay? And you just gotta, there we are, move on from that. Because the longer that ones hold things, do you see what I mean? It just makes them feel worse. So there's absolutely no point in doing that. Do you see what I mean? Okay, it's a case of full steam ahead. Okay. Next card. Six of Pentacles. And by the way, you had tranquility in your first set of cards. Then you had the Nine of Swords. Well, you know, it's about getting more rest as well. Do you see what I mean? Looking after yourselves. Do you see? Okay. Next card, Six of Pentacles. So it's ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. We're in the money. We're in the money. For some of our beautiful little Virgos, okay? For others of you, it could be material wealth. For others of you, you see, it's an abundant card. The Six of Pentacles is an abundant card. So what that means is any type of abundance. It's not just the obvious ones. Do you see what I mean? So some will be getting what I've just said. Do you know what I mean? And others will have abundance. There we are, in other ways. Okay, my little beautifuls. Next card, Knight of Cups. So you have got longer term energy, you've got shorter term energy, okay? So Knight of Cups, this is somebody who could be man or woman now. They're good at charming the birds out the trees, okay? So they've got the gift of the gab, you know? They can be rather, there we are, flirtatious, okay? So for some of you, you could be dealing with somebody of this nature, okay? And if it is not yourselves, maybe, you know, somebody close to you is dealing with somebody of this nature. As I would always say, this is where one should get to know somebody. Do you see what I mean? Okay? Because not everybody deals with flirts very well. Do you see what I mean? Okay? But this one generally doesn't do any harm, you know. You could go out with them and then go home with them. Do you understand what I mean? They're not really a bother. It's just that with flirts, and I've known many in my decades, do you know what I mean? There we are, believe me on that one, do you know what I mean? I've seen a lot of them and I've known a lot of them, okay? I wasn't pointing at you, my little beautifuls, okay? They just like the attention. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. As long as, you know, they're not harming anybody else, or, you know, if they're in a relationship, you know, that they make sure, there we are, that they're behaving themselves now. Do you see what I mean? Okay, but usually you don't have a problem. Anyway, so you've got two more cards. So you've got the Three of Cups, okay? So Three of Cups usually means celebrate good times, come on, okay? So this can actually mean, in some cases, it can mean pregnancy. I'm not here to hurt, offend, or upset anybody who's gone through some troubles, okay? I'm explaining what the card is, okay? So in some cases it can mean pregnancy, okay? Maybe somebody's trying to conceive, and maybe there's others who are actually expecting a little baby, okay, bambina. Well, any baby's a blessing anyway, aren't they? My delicious little babies. Anyway, For others, maybe organising, do you know what I mean? So weddings, christenings, there we are likely, do you know what I mean? Maybe somebody's going to be either organising or attending, do you see what I mean? Now, it can on occasion mean flirting. So maybe if it's not yourselves, maybe there's somebody who you know they're flirting with somebody else. Do you understand what I mean? In case vice versa, you know, could be go either way, okay? But usually it's a very happy card. There we are, full of celebration. And, you know, there may be other delicious news that you'll hear. Do you see what I mean? Okay, a very happy, super duper card. Now, finally, King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is somebody who is a lovely gentleman, okay? Usually, there we are, will work super duper hard, okay? So he's not one to slack, you know what I mean, okay? Well, none of them are. But what I'm saying to you is that he can be really sensuous. He can be really, you know what I mean? He can talk about many things, you know, but then he can be, there we are, very closed off as well, okay? So he can be very sensual if he's in a romantic relationship, okay? But it can also be very stubborn as well, do you know what I mean? And it can go on, you know, on and on, I just keep on trying, you know what I mean? Because they're just so stubborn, you know what I mean? You usually find with earth signs, okay, that there we are, they can be, that's where, I wouldn't say so much, I'd say the least one out of the three would be the Capricorn. They're not nowhere near as stubborn as the Taurus or the Virgo. Not at all. Do you know what I mean? They will usually say, oh, come on, you know what I mean? We've had a disagreement or something, or we haven't agreed on something, you know what I mean? Whereas with Taurus and Virgo, they're a little bit Darcy. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so they can just keep it going, you know what I mean, as long as possible. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babes? If they feel that they're in the right, okay? So, but other than that, a really lovely gentleman. You know, he can swing off the old chandelier, so he can be very romantic, okay? And if it's friends and family, he's the most generous, okay? There we are, very much a giver. Do you understand what I mean? Would give you anything, okay? If you had it, he'd give it, okay? So that's the end of your reading, my little beautifuls, okay? So, and of course, you know, with the King of Pentacles as well, if he does, you know, even if he does have, do you understand what I mean, he would just give, do you know what I mean? Like I say, very generous, okay? One of the more generous ones, okay? So until your next read, okay, once again, for those who celebrate, a very happy and prosperous new year for 2025, okay? And for those of you beautiful little Virgos out there who are waiting for wishes to come true, may all of your, there we are, wishes come true, okay? So until the next time, thank you for listening. So much love. Take care. Goodbye.